Remember, this is in connection with the alleged conversion row. Now, in fact, days after the BJP went after the Aam Aadmi Party's jugular, calling out one of Kejriwal's ministers, Mr. Rajendra Gautam, saying that why was he present at a Buddhism conversion event on October 5, that is on the day of Dussehra. Today, finally, the AAP minister, the Delhi minister, the Kejriwal minister has stepped down. He has resigned. Remember, these are the visuals from October 5, that is on the day of Dussehra, when Rajendra Gautam, former Delhi minister, now former Delhi minister, who was seen present at an event where over 10,000 Hindus embraced Buddhism, following which, in fact, 2 days back, the BJP went hammer and tongs at the Aam Aadmi Party, demanding Rajendra Gautam's resignation. In fact, not just this, the BJP had called out the Aam Aadmi Party, saying that the AAP's anti-Hindu face has been exposed following this controversy. And in fact, there was also a clarification that came in from Rajendra Gautam just 2 days back, when he said that what is the harm in embracing Buddhism? I myself am a practicing Buddhist, but that does not mean that my presence at that event means or reflects in any way that I don't respect other religions. So even after, in fact, giving that clarification, now the former Kejriwal minister, the AAP MLA Rajendra Gautam, has resigned following this big controversy. On this note, let's cut across to my colleague Ila, who's joining us on the phone line. Ila, it was only 2 days back, when this controversy had hit the headlines, where Rajendra Gautam found himself in the middle of a controversy after the BJP, in fact, went hammer and tongs at the Aam Aadmi Party, saying that your minister must resign because he is, quote-unquote, promoting anti-Hindu activities. And now, finally, 2 days on, the minister has stepped down. What more are you tracking?
Well, as you said, absolutely 2 days back, it was in an event where Rajendra Gautam has given a statement which BJP attacked Aam Aadmi Party, saying that it is, quote unquote, hurting the religious sentiments of Hindus and disrespecting the Hindus' deities, and they have been attacking, and Rajendra Gautam was in eye of storm since then only, and just 2 days later he has stepped down. Now the BJP was demanding the sacking of Gautam as a minister and apology from Kejriwal as well. But now he has stepped down and have given resignation from his post of being minister. And the BJP has been attacking him, and it was also seen that in Gujarat also there were posters and banners where Arvind Kejriwal was getting targeted on this, and the question of the same thing was raised as well. But earlier, 2 days back, Rajendra Gautam has clarified himself and has said that he has not disrespect anyone or any religious sentiments, and he himself is a practicing Buddhist. So he clarified him, but 2 days now we are seeing that he has given a resignation and stepped down from his post. This comes ahead of Gujarat Assembly elections, and now here I'll tell you that Aam Aadmi Party is trying its luck in the state of Gujarat Assembly elections as well, and they were being criticized by the opposition, and Rajendra Gautam was facing all the heat and all the criticism upon his quote and unquote religiously hurting statements, and after that we have seen after 2 days that he has resigned. Further details are awaited, but ahead of Gujarat Assembly election and all the campaigning which Aam Aadmi Party is doing in Gujarat, Rajendra Gautam has given this resignation. Back to you.
All right, Ela, but what more are you tracking in terms of what was the sentiment like within the party? Was it true that even Kejriwal was rattled by his minister's presence at a Buddhism event at a time when, in fact, there have been time and again questions over his quote-unquote Hindutva at a time when, like you mentioned, even Gujarat polls are nearing. Do you think somewhere the resentment within the party must have triggered this move?
Well, absolutely. Somewhere this has triggered the emotions in the Aam Aadmi Party as well, because Aam Aadmi Party is keeping its eye on the upcoming elections, and they have been working from a quite a while, and from past few months they are doing campaigns in Gujarat and related to Gujarat, and amidst that this was particularly a setback because in their eyes it has given opposition a thing to attack them. This statement has brought a lot of criticism for Arvind Kejriwal as well, because the slogans were being raised and there were some posters as well in the state of Gujarat against the Kejriwal. So obviously the party was not happy inside, and somewhere or the other these statements might have hurt the party's sentiment as well. And after that only we have seen that Rajendra Gautam, who was a previous minister in Aam Aadmi Party, has resigned now. Back to you.
All right, Ira, thank you so much for tracking all those details for us. So remember, this is a big breaking news coming in from Delhi. In fact, I would also like to put out some of the quotes from his resignation letter. Now, Rajendra Gautam has gone on to say in his resignation letter that I am a follower of Ambedkar. I attended the event in my personal capacity. I repeated Ambedkar's 22 oaths, and I'm absolutely hurt by BJP's allegations against me and Kejriwal. I'm a true patriot and Ambedkarite. I'm hurt by the attack on several suppressed caste people. So these are some of the very important quotes from the resignation letter given out by Rajendra Gautam. Also on this note, I'm being joined by Anila Singh, BJP spokesperson. Ma'am, a very good evening to you and thank you for speaking to Mirror Now. Now, 2 days after, in fact, Kejriwal Minister Rajendra Gautam was embroiled in a controversy where he was present at an event where Hindus were, in fact, embracing Buddhism. It seems 2 days after your party went hammer and tongs at a Kejriwal government, the minister in question has finally put down his papers. What's your first reaction to that?
My Ravanam to everyone. And I think resigning is a very, very minute punishment, I'll say. He should be behind the bars because, he was simply, he didn't only hurt the feelings of Sanatanis or Hindus, but otherwise also it was in a way instigation. He was there. His presence was there. He's a public representative. He was a minister, and yet he was participating and supporting something which goes against the constitution of our country as well. So I don't know why Mr. Kejriwal is so hesitant, why he's not throwing this person behind the bars. And above all, Mr. Kejriwal himself, he is insulting by saying, मैं तो भगवान मैं जन्माष्टमी के दिन पैदा हुआ था और इन कंस की औलादों को मैं सबक सिखा के रहूंगा. Means like if today I do something or say something because of which Mr. Kejriwal gets hurt, so he will start abusing my father. He's going to abuse my father. So this is what Aam Aadmi Party is. They keep on insulting people, their faith and trust in constitution, in their religion. And the thing is, Mr. Kejriwal and his political party's real face has come out. So they have insulted Hindus. And one more thing I would like to say. If we talk about Jainism, Buddhism, Sikhism, and Hinduism, they are inseparable. They are one and the same thing. And if Mr. Kejriwal and his leaders, they cannot understand this simple thing, then I really do not have any words for them.
All right, Ms. Sanila Singh, but something that Rajendra Pal Gautam has also made clear in his resignation letter, and in fact, even in the past when he issued a clarification, is that just because he's present at a certain event which he believes in, which he personally follows in, should have nothing to do with his party, as he was present in his own personal capacity. He also goes on to rather assert that by being present there, I am not disrespecting any other religion in any form. Your reaction to that?
First of all, he was standing right beside that person who was taking the oath and giving the oath. And secondly, he was there. He had active participation in the function, getting people collected for the conversion. So he cannot say that he didn't have any part to it. He's a public representative and he was there. With what capacity, even he knows and we know. So now it is simply, crying on the spilt milk. It is not going to help Aam Aadmi Party. The reality is out. So whether Mr. Kejriwal threatens and says, "Incomes ki auladon ko main mazak chakha dunga," or Mr. Gautam resigns, it is not going to help Aam Aadmi Party.
All right, Ms. Sanila Singh, appreciate you joining us with your 2 cents on this big story.